I gotta drop this video for Papa said. Papa said came in. I don't know what it was. Was I using the bathroom? I was doing something and this download came. He told me to drop it because Papa said is involved in this Rico being Rico closing and you gotta give it to Papa said, you know. Shout out to the great mother. Shout out to Papa said. Let me give it niggas a couple seconds to come in here that resonate with this message because this is going on among the lands. The Patriots are in charge of this SmackDown. It's the Patriots. The Patriots. Shout out to the Patriots. Yeah, I look pretty good, bro. They try to get me stressed. They try to make me scared. Bro, I look good as fuck, dude. I'm like, I got that natural. Look at the beard. Look at everything, man. I can't wait. I can't wait so I can get out of these goddamn clothes, nigga. But um, but I still look good though. I'm always look good doing it. Like, look at that. Yeah, yeah. I'm always look good. I'm always look good. High commodity, nephew. But yeah, Eternal Affairs is closing in on these criminals. I'm part of this Rico. Their confirmation. They're going after the people at the top, the people at the bottom, the people at the middle. They have all the ties that they need to slam these people to where no alibis work. I got a feeling the Blue Man has something to do with it. There's galactic forces working at the top to make sure you're not involved. There's people in high places, even in the government, making sure your name's clear. There's people on the street that know your whereabouts, making sure nobody's lying on your name from the top, from the very top, in the middle, and the bottom. Because one thing for certain, your awakening is a blessing to those with pure hearts around you. Just by you being around a motherfucker that ain't wicked, you're elevating them. So you actually did your part on bringing justice for yourself by keep rising. But in terms of your enemies, in terms of these criminals, well, they're going down sooner than you think. Their arrogance is the biggest downfall. I'm talking nonprofit organizations, such as, for example, Phoenix. They're going down. They're going down. What was her name? Casey Bernard, what co-chairman of Lula. She's going down. I just seen her the other day, letting me know she's going down with her. They're both drug lords, you know, the little drug lords and drug addicts. She's going down. The mayor, if they got things on the mayor, Rita Ali's going down. So I'm getting that the mayor has something to do with it. Some of these people are going to try to flee, but they won't flee. Wicked families involved. Marshall Payton, Jawan Johnson, God damn it, Sterling Johnson, Maisha Linwood Payton. I think even Tammy. Something ain't right with Tammy. Something not right with Tammy. Big John wife. Yeah, Auntie Tammy. Something not right with her. Even the people in different states, they're getting arrested, being attached to this RICO because they did hella crimes on you, try to cover it up. Even the crooked cops are going down. The internal affairs have to move real silently, make it look like nobody's watching them. They got the top of the top. They got so much evidence on these people. These people phones been tapped to where they got undeniable evidence. All you had to do, bro, was rise through this goddamn chaos. Just like my papa. Papa said, just rise through the chaos. Son, I'm gonna do the rest. You know what we promised. And he promised that all my enemies will go down. He said it, even though it took a minute. But you gotta think. I was in the pressure cooker for a whole year. That's every day ascending. Even on the weed. Even when I was smoking weed 2 months ago. I was still ascending, but very slowly. So just think, 10 years, a whole year in the trenches does a lot on your ascension. So I had to be put in a high stakes environment with a lot of risk meaning a lot of people sending hits out on me, people watching me, people trying to put me through reactive abuse, people poisoning my food, like Casey of Phoenix. They used to give me food when I was at the Motel 6. I was a part of that program. She was a part of them poisoning my food, poisoning my air, them putting hidden cameras in my room. Motel 6 is drug infested. They're finna get that bitch shut the fuck down. They're involved with a lot of people missing, their organ traffic, the sex trafficking ring that Casey's involved, human trafficking with Casey's involved. Like Casey Bernard is a criminal. Everybody that was saving face for Casey is being looked at because Internal Affairs know exactly who she is. So the people that were giving her alibis are coming in for questioning because we all know who Casey Bernard is. She's a criminal. She's a drug lord. So why are you guys protecting her? It makes you wonder, like, why is she friends with the chief of police? This lets you know they're crooked. Like Casey is one of the biggest criminals in here, bro. She is. So why are you guys protecting her? Yeah, she's going down. 25 to life, bro. Come on, bro. They stole my identity and they did a whole bunch of shit under my name. They literally try to frame me, bro, using AI videos. Like, motherfuckers been watching me. Motherfuckers know I got the same fit on for like a month, bro. You can't. Motherfuckers know I ain't got no fucking money because they stole it. They stole everything that was left to me. They keep hiding documents that was meant for me. They got my mail going to the enemy. I don't even know where my mail's going to. Like, there's nothing but evidence on these people that you guys been hiding stuff. You don't just change somebody's mail. You don't just keep lying on somebody, going to the police department, making false reports on somebody that's being watched by the authorities, and they're not doing nothing. So everything that you've been doing has been showing you you're a part of a criminal ring because I've been being watched. I've been being watched, and they know I ain't on shit. I've been exposing these people, bro. Marshall Payton is a part of it. He's working with the cartel. Ain't no way you got all that cocaine and you ain't working with the cartel. This dude got too much cocaine. This dude got too much weed. Ain't no way, Marshall, you ain't working with the cartel. You and your cartel fam, your little mob boss, they're going down, dude. You got everybody fucked up. Yo, brother, Uncle Eli bringing it down. The person that you helped get took out, bro. They took out Uncle Eli because he had money. I love my Uncle Eli. I think that's my dad because Sterling Johnson ain't my dad. So I got a feeling Uncle Eli my dad, bro. They didn't want to say it. I don't know why Uncle Eli never said it. I'm like, yo, Uncle Eli, why did you never tell me I'm your dad? I'm your son, bro. You know what I'm saying? You probably could have been here still, bro. My love is strong, man. You know what I mean? Like, come on, Uncle Eli. But he with me, man. He with me. I ain't tripping. There's perks with being connected to me. If he wants to pop back out, we can put his soul in a new avatar. I don't know if he wants to be down here though, but there's different planets that got different rights. Like if he really wants to come back, bro, we'll run your soul through Mars and you in the extraterrestrial suit with your oversoul intact. So we'll talk to Unc about that. See if Unc want to do that, pop back out. But this is for entertainment purposes only. I have to say that part because there's some scientific truths in there. But yeah, this Rico is closing in because what was going on is the people at the top was being affected by the injustices not being solved to where it was causing a ripple effect for the very top. The people that are in the middle, that are neutral about certain things, so it's like people that aren't crooked, people that would take down the criminals if they get the investigation going. They're not going to take no bribe money. Those were the people that had to be affected to raise an awareness on where it was happening. So their money was getting played with. Like, wait a minute, our money looking funny. I'm losing money quick. There's a reason because there was injustices that was being done that was being overlooked. And now these injustices are being looked at and they know who the criminals are. They know who the criminals are. This will be aired on TV, Peoria, Illinois. This Rico will be on global television, national television, because it was deep. You had the courts involved, you had the police involved, you had nonprofit organizations involved, you had the wicked family involved, you had the mailman involved, you had lawyers involved. Motherfucker, this gonna be on TV. If they got the Epstein files out here, even though that's a distraction, is the people, what's the spiritual frequencies coming in due to these X flares, but still you have to expose that stuff. There's people that are patriots at the top. The patriots ain't left. They just was trying to infiltrate government to get rid of all the patriots, but there's enough patriots to bring justice where it's needed, to balance out the scales to where the empire won't fall now. It's because of the justice being done on the land that's keeping the empire up. Not because of the crooked people lying to people. No, it's because of the patriots. The patriots is what's keeping America up. The ones with integrity, the ones that will fight for the land of injustice. No matter if that is a little child, no matter if that's a white man, no matter if it's a black man, no matter if it's a Mexican, you're going to protect, you're going to serve your country. The patriots is what's keeping this shit alive, man. The patriots, not no crooked ways of doing things. Those people being taken out, the bad apples. The shadow government are dealing with the goddamn Dracones. Yes, the shadow government is dealing with the Dracones. And Precious. We can't forget about Precious. You're going down. You're going down, Precious. Precious Reddick, they kept telling me that's my mom, but that's not my fucking mom. That's not my mom, bro. She's been holding on information since I was a kid about shit about me. You going down too. Confirmation with the cough. My brothers are going down. There's people in your family that's going to try to kiss your ass real soon. I'm talking about this is the next 72, 48 hours type of shit. This shit is closing in because they're getting tired. They're getting tired of them fucking with their money. All those assassination attempts is tied to certain people. All the poisoning attempts, they got messages from long ago. This was a long investigation, but they always had evidence. But they had to see how many people was involved with this madness. You got cousins, you got sisters-in-laws, you got brothers, you got strangers. Everybody's going down. Set don't miss. 100%. Set favorite line. He doesn't leave no stone unturned. That's what Set loves to say. He said, I don't like to leave no stone unturned. He's like, Pop, son, this was only for your initiation to ascend rapidly because we needed you to be who you always meant to be. This was not meant to break you, but to strengthen you. After I got the t-shirt, he's coming in on these criminals, bringing justice, bringing order through the chaos. So this is a representation of what you're going through. If this resonates, bro, you got justice coming in swiftly. Thanks to you not folding under pressure. You rose through the pressure. So just pat yourself on the back because a lot of people didn't make it to get their justice, but you're getting your justice. Your ancestors are fighting on your behalf too. Don't let no scare tactics of the enemy get in your way. They're just scared right now because they know the walls are closing in on them. Nobody is getting off the hook. Remember that. Nobody. But that's how to drop that. If you guys want to send a cash donation to your boy, EG Fiscal One. EJJIFISKER1. EG Fiscal One. All lowercase with the one at the end. All right. I say it again. EG Fiscal One. EJJIFISKER1. All lowercase with the one at the end. That's for the people that want to help a nigga out. But that's about it, man. You guys have a good one. Peace. Time is running out for these people. And some people are going to flee, but they're going to get caught at the airport. That's how you know they've been being watched. I'm telling you, either today or tomorrow, there's going to be people that are going to try to leave the country and leave the state, but they're going to get caught. That's how you know it's over with. Because some people are going to try to leave because they got word. They can feel it. They're going to notice that they can't leave because, motherfucker, we know who the fuck you is. So shout out to the Primal Feds. Shout out to Papa Set. Shout out to the Great Mother. Shout out to the real patriots at the top that don't let injustices fly around like a little fly, even though you got the shadow government trying to destabilize the balance of America. They're not letting that be the overall energy of America. There's still people that are just in America. There's still people that can't be bought. Even though there's crooked cops, there's cops that won't be bought that actually wear that badge as a badge of honor rather than just a title to do shiesty things. So shout out to the patriots of America, man. But I'm out. Peace.